The tension and unease around the police shooting of an unarmed 18-year-old black man in Ferguson, Missouri is stirring a conversation about law enforcement's use of force.
He got his gun out.
Add to that another fatal police-involved shooting no more than 5 miles away in St. Louis. Police released this video showing officers killing a knife-wielding 25-year-old man. And then clashes between police protesters and the media. This SWAT officer put the crowd on edge, drawing his rifle.
But I think a lot of it comes down to the training, which places officer safety first.
Remy Cross, a criminologist, says police training and tactics deserve a new look,
which often leads to increased willingness to use force and deadly force if there is a sense that the officer has a legitimate concern for his life or safety.
The Obama administration has launched a civil rights investigation into the Brown shooting.
In my conversations with dozens of people in Ferguson yesterday, it was clear that this shooting incident has brought to the surface underlying tensions that have existed for many years.
And the protests continued today outside the St. Louis County Courthouse, where a grand jury is expected to meet. Critics want local authorities to step aside for an independent prosecutor, showing off a petition with thousands of signatures.
And that's why we have these situations that happen. The one that happened in Ferguson, the one that happened the other night with the officer pointing a weapon. You know, it's embarrassing to the nation to have our officers acting this way.
The consistent message here in the streets of Ferguson, the marchers want authorities to openly and honestly address the deep mistrust between minorities and the police.
And there has to be something that restores trust, because right now the trust level in the community for law enforcement is pretty low.
The crowds have lessened, but anger remains. John Moan, Associated Press, Ferguson, Missouri.